Might be. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Harry's even here to be like, this human. I was just... I was backtesting. I was trying to organize my life and I lost time. I lost track of time. Well, if I lost time, that's a problem, guys. We need to get me checked out. But anyways, I lost track of time. I was busy backtesting. Yes, I was actually busy backtesting. I said the magic word right there. Okay. But we are here. We are good to go. I promise I'm organized sometimes. Oh no.
Hi!
Hey guys!
Good morning!
Chicken nugget, what's up everybody? Oh, there's so many people! How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are all absolutely amazing. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. It is indeed a new month, people. It is a new month. I am so keen for a new month. How's everyone doing? How was everyone's weekend? Too cold. All you have to do is stand in the corner of any room. It's always... Kat, I'm not saying I'm mad. I'm not saying I'm disappointed either. That was actually pretty impressive. But Matt, what's up? Chad, hi. Solly, good morning. How you doing? Obito, hi. How are you? Chris and Stefan. I think I mentioned everyone. I hope I said hi to everybody. How was everyone's weekend? Was it successful? Meh? Average? Amazing? You're gonna have to help me out here a little bit. Did you guys manage to go and touch some grass and get everything sorted? Did you manage to get some back testing done? Also very important. Was some back testing managed? She mentioned me. Of course I did, Solly. We all know you're my #1 supporter on the side when you're not being mean to me. So, I'm sorry, but how absolutely insane is this new weekly opening gap? Can I just say? Can I just say this war thing is absolutely terrifying? I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I'm just a bit of a baby, but... it's not okay, but it's fine. So anyways, let's quickly mark out everything that we have to mark out. So a new weekly opening gap, done and dusted. Holy cow is all I'm gonna say. I mean, how massive is this? Let's actually check. 244 points. Yeah, seems about fine. What about the one-way drones? That's what they're being called. No. Seriously, they're calling them one-way drones? A little bit silly, I guess, but I mean, if it works, it works. Okay. Yeah, I actually know someone who's living in that area right now, and they send me videos of the missiles and things, and I'm just like, that's not okay, but okie dokie. You do you, I guess. It's even like, are you safe? Should you maybe not, like, come back or do something? just a fun thought. Okay. Mention New York lowers there. Okay, let's mark out all the highs and lows from last week, then do our top to bottom analysis, and then we're ready to go, people. Let us do this. Previous day high. New York high. Okay. Gonna delete this. Wow, it projected all of that pretty solidly. Okay, equal highs, equal highs. Damn, there's a lot of buy-side liquidity going on. Anyways, Asia high. Watermelon Asia. And Asia low has already been taken. Awesome. So that's 2 points that have already been done and dusted. Is Nasdaq 100 open? Yep. It's open. It's open. I'm watching it right now. Hey, Captain Crunch, how you doing? They've been fighting since pretty much since the fall of the environment, since back collecting the rain. Oh, okay, that's now getting a little bit controversial. Okay. Captain Crunch, that's weird. No, it's definitely open. I'm currently watching it. It's moving. We've got the green the green liddy. Green light. Oh, go, go, go. Midnight open is there. That's awesome sauce. Okay. 258. Okay, so now. Let's do top to bottom analysis. So, now. Let's check the daily. So, with all the... let's make this politically correct. With all the drama going on, what do we all think is... That's not okay. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of imbalance in the charts right now. That is a lot of imbalance. Captain Crunch, how you doing? Daily chart, look at them lows. So there's here at 449.25. So let's just say 450. And where is this? 240. So 450 and 240. Awesome. Then it's the lows, but look at these imbalances. These are insane. 025, and that just keeps dropping now. Wow. Skeletor! That was good. That was good. This daily is something else though. Wow. Okay. Terrifying, but we continue. Let's now check the 4 hour. Zoom out a bit. Okay, wait, let's go back to the daily. What, you thinking even further down here? Solly, is this where you think it's headed to? And these equal lows here at 0.23026. Oh, we had change of character. Still haven't had a break of structure yet. Let's see, maybe this is going to be the break of structure. Down my next targets. So this level here, what, 23900 is your next target? Or are you saying the equal low, what, relative equal lows? At 0.25. Hey Gok, what's up? How you doing? How's it going? I missed you guys. Sorry, I know that's such a weird thing to say, because weekends are enjoyable, but I miss having these discussions with you guys. I don't know if that makes me sad or not, but we're going with it. I think this news finally breaks the consolidation. Amen. Defo down until the peace talks fail. It's another drop. But, anyways. When do you think all of those are going to happen? Oh, guys, it's a little bit of a scary time to be alive, ain't it? Maybe scary is... No, maybe it is valid to say scary. It's a wild time to be alive. Maybe that's better. What a wild time to be alive. 2450 is still pretty valid. And... there's so much imbalance to the buy side though, but with how the world's going, down, down, down seems to be the way. 1 hour. You can check out all of this imbalance going on. But those relative equal lows, oh, that was that retest that happened there. Nice, okay, I see. Zoom out slightly. Yeah, 450 is definitely my point of interest for now. I saw that. What's up, David? How you doing? Go wait. Guys, believe it or not, it's officially cold. I'm so happy. I know that's a weird thing to be happy about, but it's officially cold here in South Africa. So let me quickly check the 15-minute and the 5-minute, and then I'm going to quickly close the windows. So I was wearing a jersey, but then it does get a little bit hot sitting in front of the screens and blah, 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 blah. So I thought, look, okay, let me just take the jersey off. But then I need to close the windows because I'm a baby. Yeah, 450. Definite point of interest. Maybe even down there. 426. And that's 15 minute. I know I've zoomed way too far out, but still. Just good to get a bit of a confirmation. Okay. 5 minutes. Hey, under 18, what's up? Mindset? Hi. Can't turn my head because my shoulder. What did you do? How cold is cold? Probably like 20 degrees. I'm just a baby. I am a very big baby. It's like it's wet and rainy, okay? It's wet and raining. And I'm a very big baby when it comes to the cold, okay? Okay. Okay. Debbie P, what's up? How are you doing? And Trade Delicious, how are you? Dirt Matcha. Markets are not closed, no. Hence how I'm able to trade. How are you doing? Ooh, okay, wait, okay, but don't quit your job until you are profitable. That's all I'm saying. Don't quit your job until you're profitable. So what have you learned so far? Dirt, I'm gonna call you Dirt, I hope that's okay. What have you learned so far, Dirt? Have you found a strategy you like? Give me 2 seconds, let me quickly turn. I can keep talking while I go though. Hi, big baby, what's up, Caleb? Let me quickly close these. And okay. Perry's judging me, which he does all the time, so it's normal. Jose looks like Bears are in control. Definitely. Brandon! What's up? I haven't been into markets yet. I'm in very, very early learning. I know psychology and risk management as well as learning indicators and such currently. Okay. So that's a really good start. And like I said, strategy, do you have a strategy you've kind of been looking at that you are keen on, or meh? That's a weird thing to say, but meh, right? Okie dokie. Sorry, let's quickly zoom in now. Let's check this out. We want 3 a.m. open. I mean, this is not starting very strong with the wicks and the, but let's do this. Down, big rejection off of there, big rejection off of there. Still keen on shorts. I was looking at this, like I said, I was kind of /4 testing earlier. So this would have, oh shoot, this would have still been in. Absolutely terrifying, but it would have worked out. Interesting. Okay, with the chop, it's not worth mitigating risk that much. Just, I definitely, from the back testing, I did kind of go, yeah, when it's choppy, hands off, just leave it alone. If it hits, it hits. If it wins, it wins. Can you tell about my left shoulder or something? These two. Why are you growling? Okay. Hey Thumper, what's up? Haven't got to strategies yet. Learning other basics before that. Yep, still need to find a broker and chart app to actually do it with. I live in Canada. Oh, you're gonna do a prop account? Have you decided if you're gonna do props? Or yeah. Also, Dirt, if you want help, I'm not here claiming that I am amazing at things. I'm also actually a bit of a beginner. I've only been trading for 11 months. I haven't even been trading for a year yet. So, but if you want help with the basics, because obviously I can help with the basics, or if you want help with regards to if you're ready to maybe get a prop, if you want help with knowing what props are, like I said, props are a bit of a, if you're ready, awesome, because you have to play with their rules, obviously. But if you play with their rules, you're going to become profitable. Obviously, I don't want you to get a more proper count before you are ready, though, else it's not worth your time. But if you do want help, or if you want to give me a shout out or whatever, you can join the Discord, pop me a message. I'm more than happy to help you out if I can. Did I? Did I? I did not. What tools? Amazing things. What tools? What? I am the tool. No, I'm joking. What's up? How much time do you spend trading in a day? I'm surprised markets are even open. I thought I had done pretty much at the market open. Yeah, no. They stay open well, not all the time, but in general, they stay open all the time. Oh shoot! What did I say? If I did I'm so sorry. I did not mean to. I didn't even realize it came out of my mouth. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'll put myself in a timeout. I apologize. But how much time do I spend on the charts? Minimum of 5 hours a day are actually on the charts. That's the minimum. Sometimes more, like 6 or 7, but minimum of 5 hours a day. Hey, Vinix. No, I'm actually trading the Nasdaq futures. What's up? This is... Okay, let's wait for it to get a little bit of oomph going. Come on. This is a itty bitty bit choppy. Yeah, itty bitty bit too choppy for me right now. Let's wait for some valid confirmations. Like I said, this one was a valid confirmation here. It would have actually worked out. I was watching it. See, like today I've been on the charts. Actually, I was on the charts here. Yeah, I've been on the charts for a while, just watching, doing a little bit of back testing, a little bit of forward testing. Checking out, I did figure out 1 or 2 things that could definitely help. Not so much with the bearish market though, which doesn't help me right now, does it, Maya? But anyways. Oh damn. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Muslim, why you don't use volume profile? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. To be fair, technically I do. These areas marked out here are technically volume profile areas, but yep. How much of your balance is profits? Davey Joe, none right now. I'm actually in drawdown. You're not personal. Why do people always talk about trading at market open? So market open, dirt, is just a little bit more volatile. So the markets tend to move a little bit quicker. Sometimes you get the trades in a little bit better at those times. You know, doesn't mean the markets are then closed the rest of the time, but you are just more likely to get in better trades at market open. That's basically it. I mean, the tools you use are measuring the price movement. Is it? Oh, sorry, amazing thing. So it's in my GAN box. So I have a GAN box. I have all the levels set up how I want them to be. Here we go. Okay, sellers are now taking over. Let's watch what happens here. What time are we looking at? 311. 24600. Son, you're saying for a buy? Why would you want to do a buy? Definitely 80. Yeah, 100%. No, definitely I have ADHD. I do apologize for that. So I'll be like mid-sentence and my brain will go somewhere else. So please bear with me. Or if I start to answer you and then I go on a, you know, short story long situation, just bring me back and be like, you didn't actually answer this. And I'll say, I'm so sorry. So when you start trading for the day, how do you decide whether the market is going up or down, and how do you manage your risk? So, really, very nice question. Sweet and simply, I do a top to bottom analysis. I don't know when you joined, but when I hopped on, I did daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. You check the analysis, get your point of interest. Doesn't mean it's always going to go in your favor, right? Maybe it goes the opposite, but I trade what I see. Like here, clearly the bears are in control, right? Clearly the bears are taking over right now, especially with all the news you know, be aware of what's happening in the world is also a good way to start. So have your bias, have your point of interest. So for me, actually 450, oh, here we go. This low here is a really nice point of interest for some sell side liquidity. Shoot. Oh, it's gonna probably run off without me. One, two, three. Did retest 50% of this. Sorry, I'm going through my checklist. Yeah, did shoot, maybe I got in too quickly. Yep. Probably jumped in a little bit too quickly, but I do sometimes miss these, so it's fine whatever happens here. Two. Let's see, a bit of a rejection off of there, but it did not take out my point of interest yet. My point of interest is at 450. Unless it takes me out first, seriously. If this top ticks me again, Solly, don't you dare laugh. If it top ticks me again, I'll be so angry. Check the button quickly. $15. Okay. Nope, didn't even really pop into anything super valid there. That's irritating. Use 15-minute range. Let's quickly check here. Back into there. Back into opening. Sorry. I'll respond to you guys now. I'm actually trying to pay attention, believe it or not. That's not ideal. It's not going to tap back in. Back to the 5-minute. I want to go back this way. Let's quickly see something. Oh my gosh, how long ago was this damn low? This wick here. Not enough for it to be super valid though. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Oh no, amazing. Thanks, I'm also in a little drawdown. I don't know, that's okay. Done buying, profit secured. 493 bouncing. I don't trade when I think price will run off without me. Laser boy, that's interesting. So, wait. What do you mean by you don't trade if you think it's going to run off without you? Oh, so Dirt, what's up? I'm actually from South Africa. So for me, it is 10:15 in the morning. So it is not, yeah, it's not a bad time to be awake. 15. Also, I'm confused, son. You said up to 24600. Shoot, I should have used the full range. Back to the 1 minute. Okay. Do not rush, people. Check. Just gonna pop that there. Check. Full range was it. Should have got a confirmation on the 15-minute. Now it's dropping. Would have been a beautiful tick in there. That is something that I know I need to now work on, specifically this week, to not be rushing into things. It's a bit of a irritating fine line. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I'm too slow, and sometimes I try and get in too quickly. Yeah, dude, I'm from South Africa. Can you read my messages before about how you know to enter and exit? So, Dirt, you have your strategy, and with the strategy, you have your exit and entry checklist, right? And your requirements for your checklist. So, maybe not rush in again, but that was taken. This is still promising. 3. This is now gonna go down. I just entered too soon. Used the incorrect range. Shoot. I'm gonna put that under my accountability as well. I jumped in on this without getting confirmation, which is a very rookie mistake. That's very stupid of me, but that's okay. It happens. No. There we go. Let's see how it reacts here. Let's wait for a little bit more confirmation. I still really like this 450 zone for it to come and take out. There's a solid rejection off of this bob level. Okay, let's get confirmation that it's not just gonna kind of go sideways and start wicking me out. And then we can go. It's gonna hit the green line. Oh, this green line and jump up. Now watch this now go down. GG was good trade, just the timing wasn't perfect. Exactly, I just used the incorrect range. It happens, it's fine. It's fine. I know where I made the mistake. Like I said, I even journaled it quickly. I tried to rush in. I should have gotten the confirmation from the higher time frames. I mean, you saw the 15-minute was spot on. The 15-minute was actually awesome. I should have just waited for the 15-minute. Could make a double bottom here. Thumpy, you don't think it's going to slowly go down to this 450 level? I think this 450... I'm very keen on this 450 level. What's it gonna do once it hits there, though, is another question. What's up, Shady? How you doing? Nkulule, what's up? How you going? Number 1.5 hours after. There's a possible double bottom. Let's see. Like I said, I'm very keen on shorts. This is my main point of interest right now. This 450, 450 level. Dirt. What's your strategy? What am I looking for? So sweet and simply, I have quite a simple strategy. It's market auction theory mixed with some ICT and SMC confluences. So market auction theory is essentially, I don't know if you've heard of, buy low, sell high. Yes, did I get that? Sell high, buy low. Yes. That took me a minute. I was like, am I doing this wrong? No, that is correct. So you basically get the best price out of your trade. You enter at the best price possible. You enter a sell at premium price and you enter a buy at discount price. So that's market auction theory that comes into play. I need 3 or more confluences for anyways, I need 3 or more confluences for my trade for it to be an A+ setup. So I look for fair value gaps, order blocks, volume imbalances, but I mean technically fair value gaps are also volume imbalances, point of interest. VWAP is also, where is VWAP right now actually? Oh my goodness. Okay, VWAP also. Volume profiles I'm gonna start. I haven't done enough backtesting to make sure that I'm very accurate with them there already. So I'm not going to just jump in and start using them. I need to do a little bit more backtesting with regards to the volume profile. But volume profile also want to start it becoming a thing. A bit more of a thing that I use. Watch this one work out. Don't fresh, don't fresh, don't fresh, don't fresh. Oh, it was incorrect. Sorry, I did, like I said, I did a little bit of back testing as well. I've got the incorrect doji. This is the correct doji that I've been looking for. I've been specifically looking at the order blocks with my back testing. Oh, I jumped in on the incorrect doji. Whoopsie! Oh, and do you know what it also was? It was also a flat top. So I know I'm doing a lot of talking to myself today. I apologize. Pull back for a new entry. Nice! Optimal trading entry. Obo Kobo, am I a billionaire yet? Guys? That'd be crazy. I'm on my first funded and I'm not doing great, but it's okay. Let's see, what are we on? 120. Let me update my balance. The drawdown sucks. But it is what it is. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If we blow this, it just means I can head on to a different prop room. And that's fine. Where's my balance at? 70. Let's do this. Dun dun dun. Awesome. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
That's cool. Just be careful here at around this trading area to 500 level. Interesting. Why is that, Thumper? Whoop, more back Thursday. What's up, Solly? Yeah. Even though I had a little lost out. It's fine. How many accounts have I blown? To be fair, this account I've had going since October. So that's going on 6 months, which is pretty good. Before that though, I was doing a little bit of strategy hopping. Terrible. Do not strategy hop. So when I was strategy hopping and working on the psychology and the emotions, it was way more of a disaster. There I say a disaster. Probably blown six accounts. I want to say around 6 because it felt like I blew like an account a month, which is not good. It's not good. But I want to say around there. This one I've been going at for 6 months. Recently got funded, and now this month, well, Beb went and took me all nicely and just went and squished me down solidly. So now we continue. Wait for confirmation now. Respect the market is key. I had that. Okay, let's go suck in my head all week. You are welcome, Brandon. You are welcome. So you're looking for buyers or sells? Entered your stream late, so kind of confused. And I'm not a scout. Oh, interesting, Shady. Okay, what are you, swing trader? We've been placed on a trade ban at the moment. I did Mikuave. I took one. I tried to rush in, which was a mistake. I did even say it was a complete rookie mistake. I shouldn't have rushed into it, but I did. Yeah. You know, duck around and find out, right? Literally, duck around and find out. So I ducked around and I found out. Lesson learned. I think I was just so excited about all the backtesting that I was like, let's go. And then I did that too quickly. Oops. Do I ever watch Forex chart? I noticed they're a little bit easier with Nasdaq. Bigger moves and easy support and resistance levels. Maybe not as wild as Nasdaq, but profits. Really? I've heard Forex is a little bit more tricky. Am I wrong with this? Dropping past the green? Yeah, probably, because now I'm not in it. Very good rejection off of this bob level. It's gonna go down now. That was a good price action right there. Very good spike. I like that wick over here. That's a very decent wick. Very good respect coming off of that bob level. I would like to see it now start to drop down. Like I said, do not rush. Do not rush. Do not rush. I really like this respect that this is going to start going down now. Like I said, this could be a double bottom. But here we go. You'll end this week, Greed. I can feel it in my nuggets. Solly, you're amazing. If you use Violin profile, you must use the order flow bot that Blaze has. It's a money printer. Humans aren't fast enough to trade order flow. I laughed when traders said they tried to do it manually. You must use the order flow bot that Blaze has. Example, I've never heard of it. Okay, I'll wait, let me copy paste. Me notes, let me get me notes. Notepad. Here we go. Let's make notes. No, those are my Bob quotes. Don't need the Bob quotes right now. Okay. Notes done. Come on, I was expecting a little bit more oomph from the market with all the drama going on. That being said, Bikuave. Yeah, that being said, was technically not supposed to trade this morning. It's fine. Most smart people have lost a lot of money before they made success in trading, so it's all about discipline and building your own method that works for you the most. Muslim, but that's exactly it, right? There's no... Yeah, I know I've said this a bunch of times, but I'm gonna say it again. There's no get-rich-quick scheme when it comes to trading. You have to find your own way because this is very much person dependent. If it's to do with your personality, what time frames you like to use, if you like to do swing trading, day trading, investing, you know, there's no one version suits all. Impossible. Oh my goodness. It's like a triple bottom. Okay. That's not great. Create an SMT on ES though. This is what I'm wanting to be looking at. This right here. Sorry. I'm gonna close that because I'm not gonna take that trade. Can I check gold? I can check gold now. They're fighting here, no 100%. How long does the charts trading you have? Sure, we'll say that charts are okay. Hey Hammer, what's up? How you doing? Ngu, hi. Calm and easy is key. Profit is boring, but it's not for running off of chaos fighter. Yeah. Hey Check, what's up? How you doing? It's chopping. It is. It is chopping. I got in on the chop. Well, I would have been. Ugh. I'd just done the big. I would have at least been partials and break even, but it's fine. It is what it is. Lesson learned. Stop trying to jump into things. Get confirmations first. That was a very rookie mistake, guys. This is why you need a checklist. I must actually get sticky notes and just stick them on my head, and then just go from there. We'll check up on a Monday. I like Forex. I don't know if it's a good week last week and this morning, but good big moves with the trend, predictable levels, and all that. Interesting. Yeah, but listen, Nasdaq is a diva. There's no doubt about that. Nasdaq do be a diva. I'll DM you the link. You can research and post it to the rest of the chat if you decide to. Thanks, Thump. I appreciate it. I'll be to WhatsApp prices looking at that New York. I know it's been my point of interest it's been my point of interest. When we started to get some momentum here, that's why I was like, here we go, we're gonna go down to it, and it just kind of went, stoik. No, we're not. So that was rude. Anyways. With Forex, it's easier to trade than NQ, but the spread kills trades unless you got tight spreads with Forex and broker, plus spread widens dramatically, especially during new release. That's it. Thank you, Debbie. I thought it was Forex, and then I've messed it up before where I think I messed up Forex and something else with regards to the spread, but thank you for the confirmation that it is the spread on Forex that is a bit of a pain in the butt. Hey, Hector. Yeah, trading futures. What's up? Muslim, low liquidity. Yeah. Fine today will start easy as I think the reaction to this. What do you... Okay, check, explain. Yes, Nasdaq is fun, but I want my money. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Nice.
That is beautiful. That was beautiful. Chicken Licken or KFC? KFC. Yeah. Beans on toast, KFC, 100%. It's fun, yeah. Ah, David, you are... No. No. No, no, no. I appreciate the... You've got this, but... No. Ba-ra-da-da. I'm waiting for it to go up and take the 600 liquidity first. Oh, interesting. Waiting for the retest all the way back up, maybe go back into this fair value gap on the higher time frames and then start dropping below. I mean, it's literally made a triple bottom. Look at this. Look at that. Look at all the sell side liquidity. That being said, look at all this buy side liquidity that's happening here and all the imbalances to the buy side. Oh no, 10k left on the... Oh, thanks. Up above 500 level again. Yes, spreads is kind of big, but I don't see problem because you can scale in all. Your spread is large if you just go in and have tight account limits. KFC because we don't have chicken nuggets. There we go. Stephen Bob's Bob. Price is still engineering liquidity. Yeah, hectically. Wow. David decided that today was a good day to create all of this.
Emotional damage.
It's Monday. Can you not be nice to me on a Monday? Damn, who hurt you? Sure. It's a new month and you're like, let's come in here and just cause damage. Let's do this. Rude. They have Popeyes and stuff. We do. I think I've seen a Popeye. I'm actually not sure. I've never eaten there though, but I'm pretty sure we have Popeye. This is not usually open, it would jump really fast. The market sees it's real, it will start dropping, but massive. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm waiting to find the energy and go to the huh? Microwave. Just have like 20 cups of coffee and you'll be good. Energy found. My shoulder hurt me, that's what. Oh, that's not my fault. Damn. Good grief. Popeyes is so meh. Oh, damn. We're about to start fights about food. Guys, do you know what I really want to do? I watched, oh, I'm gonna have to find his name. It's a YouTuber and he YouTubes, he plays Ark. And every day he does Bird of the Day. And I think that's such a fun idea. I need to try and find a cool book and we're gonna do like Snake of the Day or maybe, ooh, what if there's like trading definition book? Ooh, that could be fun. Trading definition of the day. That could be quite cool. Oh, I like that plan. I'm gonna start doing that. No Popeyes and they say, are you sure, Nox? I swear I've seen a Popeyes. Hey Rush, how are you doing? Noxy, how are you, by the way? Hello. To anyone that has just hopped on.
Hi. Hi. Good morning.
What's up, everybody? I'm very muffed today, very woke up with a headache. Hammer, I hear you. I actually... When was it? Oh yeah. Saturday night, I woke myself up just coughing and spluttering. Luckily, Lynn, like, dosed myself with medicine and vitamin C and now I feel fine, thank heavens, but it's fun. It's very fun. Very interesting, very entertaining. But we continue. Hope everyone, like I said, how was everyone's weekend, by the way? Everyone's being awfully quiet. Did you guys do anything fun? Did you just watch the news and, I don't know, have many, like, what is happening to the world moment? I kind of had that moment, but anyways. Quick question, would you highly recommend Trader 5 for starters? I don't know for starters, just because of the fact that there's no activation fee, which is amazing, but because there's no activation fee, they're a little bit more expensive per month. So if you're a beginner and you want a little bit cheaper per month, maybe not. Violinox is a little bit cheaper per month, but there is an activation fee when you become funded. The only problem with Violinox is that you cannot use TradingView, and TradingView is quite beginner friendly, which is where I would maybe say maybe have a look at Top One. It's a bit of a tricky one, right? It really depends on who you are as a person, what you're looking for, if you're more willing to spend per month. Because if you are, then I'll definitely say Traderfy. Traderfy is awesome. Traderfy is really top notch. Let it sail. No, that's a good idea, Check. You are right. I can't drink coffee. My heart goes fast and gives me panic attacks. Mikuwave, are you good? Are you good? Are you good? Oh, for someone who asked where I'm from South Africa. What's it? I'm still ill. I'm trying to fight it with all my power now. You had a Popeyes in Johannes, but thank you. I was about to say, I'm so sure that I've seen a Popeyes. Yeah, my friend's farm coffee and pizza. Nice, that's awesome though. Moo is what I use. Of course, Robbie, yeah. But okay, Rovi, that being said, I would highly recommend actually that you do not purchase a prop firm until you are ready, right? That is also just the reality of it. If you think you're going to be blowing accounts, like I want you to be successful. I don't want you to go and like blow all your capital because you're blowing accounts because you're not ready to purchase a prop firm. So make sure that you're ready to purchase a prop firm and start trading, or else it's going to be a waste, regardless of what prop you get, right? It doesn't matter, because if you're going to just be blowing accounts left, right, and center, you're going to just blow through your capital. The point of getting props is to preserve capital. So just be aware. Like if you think you're ready, awesome, then props are the next step. But are you ready mentally? Is your strategy ready? Have you done what you got to do? Are you ready for that next level? Those are the next questions. Oh, that's why I stopped drinking all coffee, tea, and energy drinks. Damn, hey, Boom, what's up? Don't yell at me. Boom's gonna yell at me because I had a loss. So, you'll get it to place a min of 1 trade weekly worth Violinox. If not placed, you lose your PA account. Oh, thank you, Drago. Thank you. We are all farmers and I'm the only trader. What? What do you farm though? If you farm grass, or if you are a farmer of grass, hit me up. That's all I'm saying. Go today and get some fries and spicy chicken at Popeyes. Hometown was new and where I'm at. Oh, that's cool. Well, Kat, I definitely don't have Popeyes where I'm at right now. A gap on the futures the real index is not 2% with careful bullish moves, and traders in USA will make it up to massive losses on core. So that's not a nice thing. It forces you to trade. I guess it depends on your strategy as well, right? Like, if you can trade every day, awesome. If you can't trade every day, like if you're more of a swing trade or whatever the case may be, then I agree with you. But thank you. That's also a valid point. I should also mention that. But isn't it also some prop firms, while you're still in the eval stage, you also have to trade once a week, or else isn't it that it becomes like inactive? Like they almost want you to trade at least one trade a week. I found per DMD that and posted my chart over in general chat. The chat left froze last night, still showing orders, but I'm out of my trades. Thanks, Dan, but yeah, 100%, I'll go check it out now. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Let me just make sure that you DM'd me. Yeah, okay, I see you. For anyone, I got you. Okay, yeah, it's me, you got the correct person. For anyone that is maybe new and is just going to join Discord now, please be aware that there are scammers out there. So be aware of three things, let's say 3 things. So number 1, I tend to not send the friend request first unless I kind of say I'm going to send you a message. So if you get a friend request from me on Discord, very likely it's not me. Number 2, I will be very informal with you. I'll be like, yo, what's up? I'll just send you an emoji or whatever. So that's, I guess there's more than 3. Number 3 is I will not give you my phone number, okay? If I am, make sure it's a South African phone number. Like, honestly, if you're gonna be a scammer, be smart about it. The scammers were out giving, like, European phone numbers. I am from South Africa. If it's not a South African phone number, it's not me, okay? Anyways, and the 4th thing is, if you're not sure if it is a scammer, ask for a one-on-one. I will so happily hop on a one-on-one call with you and be like, yo, it's me, check, done. Okay, so just be aware, if you are new and you want to join the Discord, please, 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 I really want to grow the Discord. I want it to be able to help people. There are scammers out there, just be aware. You shouldn't have taken the trade because it was too choppy. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I know. I am aware of what I did. I am aware it was very dumb. Yeah. If they think they're ready for proper challenges, do the free challenge. I'm pulling a face because we don't have that in South Africa, do we? What? It's a mental thing, I think. The first funded guy. Yeah, Lance, the paper, I think also, it's been a tricky month, and today I did jump in on things. That was my bad. I was so keen on this point of interest. It reacted nicely off of here. I didn't go and check the higher time frames. That was me. That was my bad. It was a very noob mistake to make, but I made it. So on to the next, right? On to the next. Oh, okay, got it. Mikowawa, damn, okay. Front of me. Just hand me $1,000 back. Might be that same idea as what started this mess in the first place. I'm a scumbag, yeah, true, sorry. What is the weekend gap? Oh, Mikowawa, the new weekly opening gap. Do you want to see this? It is 244 points. This is it. Look at this absolute BS. Yeah, it was, 244 points is the new weekly opening gap. But you don't get anything for passing it. It's a free test to take. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. No, but again, is it allowed in South Africa? I'm looking to buy on Just no confirmation. Can up, not gold. If it wasn't the Australian, fuck's my friend. Oh, so do you know what's very interesting? There's actually, sure, I'll call them one of my friends. One of my friends is over there right now, and they just sent me videos of stuff happening. I was just like, what the heck? Oh, anyways. Roger, what's up? You're from Amsterdam. Amsterdam is beautiful. I went there when I was younger. Oh, I'm so jelly. Amsterdam is beautiful. I had so much fun there when I was young. I mean, I was young, so but still. Soon we're selling. Marina, that gap is absolute insanity, but I mean, 244 point gap is crazy, but. So to me, this looks like a bear trap. We're in for 4th of July. David, that was not okay. But you can only do one every 30 days. Oh, interesting, Hammer. Okay, so it is. Hear me out though, Hammer, right? Isn't. Okay. I understand the point of that. Just hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Would it not then be the exact same thing to just paper trade? Just because, you know, there's no, oh, I'm gonna get something out of this, you know, you might as well then just paper trade. There's no emotions, so you're not actually testing your mental state because you know you're not losing anything, you're not gaining anything. There's nothing lost or gained, so the psychology is going to be different to trading a proper eval. Does that make sense? So I'm not arguing, I want to hear your opinion on that, but would it then not be the same situation? So I'm not looking at this because it's a bit too choppy right now, but it's fine. Oh, opening in the one, waiting to see how the markets react. Yep, a little bit, huh? That is kind of where we're at right now. I'll try and pass the second eval so you're not as worried about saving the only funded account and babying it. Not as much pressure on evals also. Price action is good for you. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Let's actually just kind of stay hands off, watch what happens here. Like I said, that was lesson learned. That was so dumb. I did hop into that. That was... See, that was bad psychology. That was bad psychology. If someone had done that, I would have said, don't get an eval just yet, or don't get a prop account just yet, because clearly you're not ready. And here I am doing just that. Like you said, it's probably the paper cuts, so... I think I also did a bunch of back testing, and because of that, I'm over-analyzing and trying to jump in, which is also not good. Wait for confirmations once they have occurred. So that 2600 level. Okay, let's see what happens when it takes out this level up at the top now. Also happens when you're very stuck on a bias. So I was so stuck on the bearish bias, and my point of interest being the 2450 level. See, not the best doji there. Not bad, did tap in there. Let's see what happens here. 1, 2, 3. Technically, this is actually quite a solid trade. Back up to the 2600 level. De-risk this slightly. I have my 3 confirmations. I got a fair value gap, I got an order block, I got a shelf. Got the point of interest. It did just take out some here, so this could retest further back down. Let's check the 5-minute quick sticks before we hop in again. See, on the 5-minute, it's not the best. 5-minute, you would want to see it retest further down before it continues back up. 15-minute. Same. 15-minute, you actually want to see it go below the 0. Tap into that fair value gap before continuation back up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is actually going to work out perfectly. That doji is not promising. Put up in front lobby a day ago. Mikrabi, that's terrifying! Oh my gosh, how are you doing? JD, that was rough. Anyways, the target pulled $400 away from past eval. Hey, Thumper, nice! Once this week should pretty. Yep. Sun Ego? What about Ego? It is paper trading, but with rules. It's for people thinking they're ready. If you can pass it, then try a real test. Okay, no, Hammer, that's valid. That's actually really valid. Hammer, can you send me the info on that, if you don't mind? I honestly couldn't kill. What I really thought is how my parents are getting home. Hey, Amron, what's up? Sometimes I'm just not feeling it, and once 3 hours not working, so it takes more trades and takes more profits, full confidence. Like I said, if I didn't just wake up to grab this, I would maybe be a little bit more inclined for this one. But like I said, on the higher time frames, it looks like it wants to go further down, re-tap into this fair value gap, maybe back into opening. What are we looking at time-wise? Ooh, it's nearly 4. Okay, let's see what 4 brings. It's closing above, it's going to want to take out this high. So the higher probability actually is the highs. 625 resistance, S1 level. 626. So exactly, higher up. One, two, three. Ugh, like I said, I just didn't like how it looked on the damn higher time frames. The bias shifted. Hey Caleb, what's up? How you doing? Let me quickly. I'm gonna copy paste this quick sticks. Go away. Sorry, not you. My thing needs to stop working. Work. Thank you. There we go. I like that it's going. It's dropping slow down. The last trade. It's a lot of. I'm so early in my crash from that. I don't know. Master your best strategy, then money will follow. I like that. I like that. Bruh. Cheers, cheers, Miko Wava. Enjoy. See you later, alligator. See how this reacts. Watch this be a winning trade. I did say I really liked it. Oh well. See if I had taken it. Let's not rush into things, especially with all the chaos happening, right? So mitigate risk a little bit today is not the worst idea. Tap nicely into this fair value gap, but still no wick further down. I'm gonna see how it's reacting on ES. Question will be, we close the mess. Hey Andre, what platform am I using? Well, I'm currently using TradingView. There's a huge fair value gap at 24798. Are you talking about the new weekly opening gap? Because yes, yes indeed. Okay, let's get confirmation with the chaos going on. Need the confirmation. Hammer, do I play arc raiders? I actually don't play arc raiders. I've heard it's fun though. I know some guy plays arc raiders. I know a few people play arc raiders. Broker problems that are based in Dubai. That's actually a valid question. I didn't even think about that. It traces down and then goes up from there. Interesting. Okay. So solid, like I said, on the higher time frames, it looks like it's going to retest further back below this level and then continue back up. There's about to be a big drop. And I thought the markets open at 8:30. You're talking about the New York market. Now there's Asia session, London session, and then New York session. New York is just the more common session. Odd, got the entire and I was gonna trade overnight. Damn, flow state, that's rough. I'm sorry. No draw box over the traded zone from the last few hours and trade this one. Accept. This is like, oh hello. Cool. I like the new name, Lux. That's awesome. What about the change? Just for fun. Break and play value gap there. You should be another entry if you missed out on the initial move I stated earlier. So, aha, so that's the 5 minute I was talking about earlier. Down below, right? Theoretically this. Let's check how it looks on the 5 minute. Yeah, maybe even a little bit higher at that level. So this is what I was looking at. Guys, this higher time frame thing has its benefits. I like the quick shorty yum. If I can get it away till 50 minute USA. Check, let's see. Give me 2 seconds. Well, actually, that being said, it's nearly 4. Let's see how it reacts at 4. Yeah, it's officially 4. Let's see. Probability states it should actually take the highs. Go back up for the highs, but it could retest further back down. I'm going to tap back into Bob level potentially. Ooh! Ooh, my whole back just clicked. Hey Alex Trading, what's up? How you doing? Professional, halfway through my... Will hopefully be funded within the next couple of weeks. Would be amazing. Only my second challenge ever. Flow state, that is amazing. Well done. You little bastard. Thank heavens I didn't take it. Can you imagine? I think I would have been like, you know what? I'm done for the week. That's it. That's me done. Cheers. That being said, I am... This sounds weird. Okay? Just hear me out, guys. I am kind of prepared. Well, that felt unnecessary. Bottom ticked. Anyways, I am prepared for the fact that there is a good chance I will blow my first funded. I am very aware it happens to a lot of people. Obviously, I don't want that to happen, but I'm aware that if it does happen, it's not like I'm the only person ever to get funded and then blow it. So I'm very well aware of that. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. It would be nice if the first funded I can start getting payouts with. But I'm also very well aware that it is a possibility and that it does happen. Oh! The audacity? The audacity. Can you imagine? The bottom ticked. Oh, it's going for the higher. And where's Rip? Hey, Hog, what's up? Mike. This is just for Mike.
Okay, let's go.
It's still going to drop, just it's a quick pump. Yeah, so it wouldn't. Ooh, okay, why? Okay, we just all of a sudden a bit volatile after 4 AM hit. Interesting. Interesting. I mentioned it will still go back down. Let's see, like I said, on the higher time frame, that would have sucked. That would have been a loss. Last that would have been partial break even. No trade. That didn't come and retest. No. Wait. No. Let's see, still hasn't taken out that at the top. Ooh. I'm not a fan of whatever the heck's happening today. Don't stress your first fund, and I would, however, recommend that if you do blow it, buy another one, but massively de-risk and just get yourself used to being consistent without having to risk much. That's true. Still didn't tap into that 5-minute fair value gap yet. Yep, I'm watching it, Solly. It's clearly not good, so it's a buy for you. Mike, you took the same position. Which one? Potentially this one, or did you take what was happening over here? Down for a while, by about 2 to 3 hours before open, it should start the upward trend. I think it's wild that there might be an upward trend with all the... I want to be politically correct here. All the chaos going on in the world. Let's just call it all the chaos. Still didn't reach. This one is better with regards to the opening. Well, it took out the higher probability of taking out the highs. That's something. Oh, it's very... Okay, I'm gonna have to be hands off for now. I can see that this is going to come and frustrate me and make me start doing dumb stuff, which is bad. Do not let the emotions take over. Do not do it. This can chop both ways way too much. I agree with you on that one. Check 100%. Hey, Scro! What's up? I just discovered your channel. I think what you're doing is amazing. Keep showing everybody the real thing is really... Aww! Thanks, Scro. Of course. That's the point, right? To show that this is the real life journey. It's not a you start trading, you get money, bon appetit. Would be so nice if that was the case. No, no, no. It's very much a struggle of yay. Oh, I must actually share a TikTok that so accurately describes it. It is so funny. It's to do with Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Anyways. Will there be chaos, or will it just hit oil a little and we continue like normal? Very good question. This thing is now healing and it's so itchy. It's driving me crazy. Look at that rubbish. Just gonna start saying it's a horseshoe, because it kind of looks like one, so I'll just go with that. Roller coaster, exactly. It's a little bit like the ocean. You don't really want to be in it when it's all choppy and all over the place. You want to be able to ride the waves.
That's what she said.
Oh, thank you, Caleb. I started myself a real account. I used demo account for 1 year, then I just switched to a real account 2 weeks ago. Wait, scroll. So do you do prop firms? What do you mean? What do you mean? Have you started with a prop or did you just go live? Oh, scroll. I have lots of questions. Blowing your first fund is a tough one, but it happens and you just get over it. No, 100% check. Well, I haven't blown it yet. Okay. I haven't blown it yet. Nah, I'm kidding. I won't. No negativity allowed. Bob to Bob. Whatever. I did actually want to go do something and I forgot. That's not Wave Rider. Nexus, what are you doing? So when your trade goes into profit, protect it fast with a stop loss in profit. Check, I hear what you're saying, you know, risk management and, but could you not end up potentially screwing yourself out of a lot of profit if it's choppy and it doesn't hit your stop loss and it goes to your full TP, and because you got nervous, you then miss out on a full win because you moved to break even too quickly? I understand what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing. I'm asking. Do you hear what I'm asking? No, I still use broker trading. No, so not a broker, I'm asking about a prop firm. Oh, nice. Hey, Vuja, what's up? No prop firm yet. Oh, got it. So no prop firm yet. Do you want to get a prop firm? You still here? Not saying you want. No, I know a check. 25-ish away. Nice. I'm too scared. Why? So, okay. Well, maybe that's an indication that you're not ready for props yet, hey? Maybe you need a checklist, and once you feel like you have managed that checklist, then you are ready for prop firm. Maybe. But you have to make sure that you have everything checked off, or else I agree, you're not ready yet. But when you are ready, then that's where we head, right? But statistics are based on something. Yeah, no, that's true. Just like surfing, you fall off the board, get back on. Next wave might be a hell, right? Because I love it. How many funded accounts do you have? This is my first funded account. How much in total payouts have you received? $0. Yeah, like I said, my first funded. So no payouts yet. Obviously, that's the next goal. My only goal for 2026 was to pass my eval, which I did, which was awesome. Super, super exciting. Really big milestone. So chuffed about that. Now this funded is coming and kicking my little ass. Anyway, man. Son, how much are you willing to lose for today? Always 3 losses done. Yeah, so I had 1 loss. So I'm only allowed 2 more losses and then done. What's your opinion on using a prop firm's funded account and a broker? Caleb, well, I'm all for prop firms. I just believe they help you not blow through capital, and you know, obviously there's rules, you know, they also a business, so you have to play the game. But if you want it to be a win-win situation, right, you protect your capital, but you can still receive payouts. So I'm all for them, but if done correctly, there's ways that you can completely screw yourself with prop firms and being funded and, but there's also ways that you can really, yeah, go for it. But stack some small wins and return to your RR. Check. True. I was thinking that I think for a little bit now, I need to mitigate the risk just until I get my confidence up again, and then I can start pushing again. I do agree with that. I actually should have done that specifically with this trade. I did the same amount as usual, which was stupid. Oh well. Castle Hill Entertainment, how does this firm work? So I'm currently using top 1 futures. It's what I passed my eval with, so it's obviously what I'm funded with. What do you mean by how does it work? So I am funded, so I paid an activation fee. Now I do have a consistency rule of 25%, so I can't earn over $650 a day. Yes, the consistency is 25% for this. I'm using the 50k. What else do you want to know? Past eval, the statics ones are the best by far. Max loss should be 250 with a stop loss of 35. Oh, so my max stop loss is 200. I don't go over 200. I never risk more than $200 per trade. Yeah, I never risk more than $200 per trade. That's just me rules, specifically for the 50k. This is just running away. Continue trading. Do you trade on personal accounts before starting prop firms? What's your trading journey like? Oh, So sorry for the multiple questions. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. The whole point of this channel is to be open and honest. So if you have questions about the journey, please ask. So find your energy calming with Essential for Trader. How many evals it took before you got funded? So I had this particular eval for like 6 months, which was pretty good. To not blow an eval for 6 months was because I used to blow like one a month, but it's because I was strategy hopping and so theoretically, actually, I shouldn't have gotten a prop firm until I was ready. And then, oh. Give me a second. I just thought I heard something. Be right back. Sorry, the wind actually just slammed my door shut. Anyways. You are a problem. What are you doing? This one over here, you're being a problem today. What's up? What's up? So, how many evals did I take? So, give me 2 seconds. Seriously. Sorry. God. She might pick it. Oh goodness. She's the new friend. I'm back. Okay, she's ordering a pizza. You guys are ridiculous about ordering a pizza. I guess we'll build a bear flagged USA open. Okay, well, let's have a quick look see now. Okay, so tapped into that range, tapped into that range. It's taken out more than I thought it would, to be quite fair. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's just tapped into ES VWAP. All the way back up at the tippy top over here. Okay, so much for having the bias, the bear bias. Man. Don't get stuck with your bias, people. Lesson learned. Just do not get stuck with your bias. You continue as you must. Do not get stuck. Let's do this. Okay, but point is, let's keep watching. Let's keep seeing what happens. This is still not the worst. This is a bit... Okay, it had a moment. Okay, we're okay. There we go. It had a moment where the mouse decided it no longer wanted to. The tracements are deep, yep. Now, I was looking at this range here. The only problem is this. Okay, let's check the higher time frames actually. Uh-oh. Would help if I also didn't draw it like an absolute chopstick. Okay. Five-minute range is there. Back up to the new weekly opening gap. Is it going to bounce off of the 5-minute order block potentially? They'll correct everything after New York past Eva. Hey, huge whoop whoop to Thumper. What the heck, man? Whoop whoop Thumper. That is amazing. That is amazing. Whoop whoop Thumper. Definitely. Come, where's my whoop whoop at? Oh no, it closed. That's what. There we go. Let's try this again. Seriously, seriously. When chaos hits a chaos, like... That was not English. Hey, Dom, we got a view up. Yep. Right now is 626 level. Because new monthly. Yeah, I like that. I agree with that. That's valid. We go to VWAP. Let's see. Okay, this should now work again. Okay. Why are things being dumb? Why are things being dumb? Everything perfect. Yeah. Good, good, good. What's up, Bull? How's it going? How's it going? Hope everyone's doing amazing. Let's see, why are things not working? Let's try this one last time, but I see it's just decided to pack it in for some reason. Doesn't matter. Okay, 5 minute looks like so. Let's go back to the 1 minute quick sticks. Gonna bounce off a VWAP on ES. Well, that's the thought process anyways. Potential bounce off a VWAP on ES. Follow this back up. Didn't like that range. This range would not have worked. Let me just quickly confirm here. Oh, that would have hurt my feelings. Oh, that made me sad just looking at that. Anyways, that would have that would have bottom ticked me. Ah, well, I'm glad. Silver and gold deposit, but nothing special. VIX jumped up. I think the shock is going away. Interesting. You know, I can't complain. I jumped into one trade earlier. That's my bad. That was a very rookie mistake. It's just bad Maya, but it's okay. It's okay. I wanted to do something. This market feels very unpredictable right now. Just personally is how it's kind of feeling for me. This feels... $66, expecting that. It'd be nice to see it go back up to VWAP. A potential long here, because clearly the buyers are now in play, but I would like to see it retest, especially off of VWAP. This is a potential trade forming right here. Gonna have to wait for some more confirmations. Not quite what I want to be seeing from there. This one's still pretty solid. Okay. Okay, let's see how it starts to react here. I expect a little bit more of a retracement, but maybe not. Already in the price. I guess that's true. That's valid. Okay. Done. Also go. Okay. Should now be better. Hopefully sorted some of these things out. Seriously, the chaos. Why so much chaos? Why always so much chaos? Why is there always chaos? Sometimes get a voice that says full mod. You know you want to? That is amazing. Valid. For new traders, try the static account. Start off slow with 1 MNQ to start building a bigger drawdown. It does not follow, so the bet on the emotions. Interesting. The discipline is the biggest beast of them all. I like that. I like that a lot. Discipline to stick to your rules. Discipline to know when to stay out of trades. Discipline. It's not easy. Okay, let's try this again. For the life of me, I don't know why it's just decided that working is... Oh, there we go, it's working! No, it's not working. Oh, it is working. I lied. Aha! Okay, it's working. This now should work. Thumper! Here we go! This is for you! Yay! There we go. Whoop whoop! I'm sorry, this should work earlier. Had to go sort out a bunch of things. Anyways. Mostly it's the papa, so I would let it dip a little more. Check, I agree, 25 into the 15-minute range. Going back to the 17th of 2026 market left, a mitigated bullish breaker and a fair value gap. They just got mitigated today, London session. This isn't a pullback, it's a shift in market structure. Caleb, that's interesting. Caleb, what do you trade? Hey, Suki, I'm trading Nasdaq futures. A.a.a. the A. What's up? FOMO is a real thing. There's always another trade. Check. 100%. There's always another trade. There's always another day. Stay out of it if it just is not what you are looking for. It's why I haven't really been looking properly right now. Maybe that's a bad thing, but these market conditions are not ideal, especially for my setup. So that's why I'm still watching. I guess you could say I'm a bit more, I don't even want to say forward testing, but getting confirmation. I'm getting confirmation right now. It's still really, I don't know if you guys can see, it's still really getting rejection. I don't even want to say that's solid rejection, but it's not breaking above the VWAP on ES. Let's maybe say that. It's not really rejecting off of it either, but sorry, this is just where curiosity sometimes gets the best of me. I do not actually trade trend lines, just like I said, curiosity sometimes wins. I'm curious to see how this works. I think if it breaks below, it's going to break solidly. If it breaks above, it's going to break above solidly. Let's see though. Let's see though. This is just me kind of, I say messing around. We could call it messing around. So what wrecks most traders is time in the market. Thumper, what do you mean by that? Caleb, you trade NAS too. Awesome. And how long have you been trading for, Caleb? And what strategy do you use? Do you know Inner Circle Trader? Of course I do. I think everyone basically knows Inner Circle Trader. Have to be really picky about the trades. I realize now if there's no absolute clear trade, no trade. Yeah, and that's where I've been really bad last week. Oh, there were literally 3 trades where I looked and I said I really like it and I didn't take them. And then there were other trades where I was like, I'm not sure, and I took those, and obviously then there were losses. Last week sucked. Last week I went down $712, I think. I did post it in Discord. Last week, was brutal. Last week was not fun. And now I've started this week with a loss. It's okay. We continue. Let's see if we can break out of this a little bit of a learning streak. Never a loss, always a lesson, right? Gotta change the mindset with regards to that sometimes. It's never a loss, it's always a lesson. Like this one was dumb. This was dumb. I don't even want to just... That was not English. I don't even want to say this was a lesson. This was just some stupidity on my end, but that's okay. More of a, you know, smack over the head of, what is your problem? Why did you do that? I liked your long when you tried. It was just the entry. Which one? Check earlier. This one here. Yeah, I mean, you saw it would have wicked me out and then continued to the buy side. To be fair, I would have preferred it if it had continued back down into this fair value gap, especially on the higher time frames. There was a really solid fair value gap there, and you want to see it start to... You wanted to see it start pushing up. There we go. English, nailed it. Let's do this. This is no. This is actually hands off for me right now, but I'm still watching. Let's see. I'm kind of messing. Could you call this a trend line on the 1 minute? Okay. And I'm in this trade right now talking with you. Hey, Caleb, whoop, whoop. You're in the long, huh? Keep the line straight. This is a bear flag. That's the 3 hour pushing up. Interesting to say the last lecture was... I didn't see the last lecture, sorry. How many time frames do we think are out there that's currently moving in the markets? How many time frames do you think are out there that's currently moving in the... What do you... Eh? What? Okay, elaborate that, because I mean, my brain kind of goes all the time frames. But what do you... Eh? Tempora? Out of curiosity? You broke my brain cells a little bit with that. Spend too much time in the market, get your hits and walk away, because guess what? The market knows how to shake you out and take it back. Oh, no, I hear you. But that's kind of where the rules come in, right, Thumper? Like I said, I have my rules of I am allowed 3 losses a day, and then I'm done. And recently I've kind of actually been, okay, I have a win, then unless it's a really good trade, I basically tend to then want to just keep those profits for the day and then go on to the next. But it kind of depends. It kind of depends. Some days it's just a great moving day and there's just multiple A+ setups, but then I would make sure that if I did take another trade, risk management, right, I would make sure that I do not then risk, maybe I'll like half the risk. So that if it is a win, awesome, I'm still going up in the green. If it is a loss, I'm not giving back all my profits. Here we go, broken below this. Let's see, this could be the retracement further back down. Exactly your answer. I'm fine, that's my gift. Oh, thank you. Up to you what you do with it. Bias, ego, and FOMO are the killers. Ooh! I love that. With regards to ego, though. Okay, with regards to ego, maybe this is a bit of a dumb question. What do you guys consider an ego? Okay, and how did you get... Wait, you mentioned, like, breaker block and things. Is that how you trade, Caleb? Do you set up, like, limit orders? Do you mark it in? 24 474. $474, is that correct, Caleb? Because 474 be down here. This is 474, didn't tap into here. I'm assuming maybe 454? No, not 54. 484? $625 is key. Oh, interesting. And right on 625 is where it bounced off of again now. It's creating... What's it creating here? A little bit of a breakup, but not enough. Let's see how we react here. Sorry, this is just with regards to something I was for. Oh no, that would have been instantaneous stop loss. Never mind. No, wait. I've done the correct range. Still would have been a tick. Okay, this is why we are hands off when the market's like this. Specifically for my trading strategy, I know people have strategies that work really well with this, in which case, well done. So ego is your idea of yourself. But is it because you have too much of a positive idea of yourself, Nox? Does that make sense? Hey, Watson boss, I'm trading the Nasdaq futures with it. So not letting a position go because you don't want to accept you are wrong. Okay. 4-7. Did I mess up? Did I look at the wrong thing? I did. No, I didn't. What are you trading? Oh, you trade. Sorry. You're on NQ, right? I'm on MNQ, so they're a little bit off. Okay, that's probably why. Because I'm like, what? So that's probably why. Because did you get tagged in down here? This will jump back into that. Drago Stoke. I love the name, by the way, just saying. Abel, I'm currently on top 1 futures, actually. That's what I'm currently using. Yeah. Women seem to be far better traders than men, for sure. Yeah. If we get control of our emotions, yes. If not, no. So there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons for both. Yeah, there's pros and cons for both. And again, you can either make them work to your benefit or not, and it's up to you. I'll support you. Wish you have. Oh, thank you, SFM. Butchered that. Thank you. I appreciate that. We've got this. We've got this. I'm trying to be really positive for this week. I'm trying not to let the negativity get to me. Like I said, I will most likely just scale down slightly for a few trades until I get the confidence back, especially if the markets are going to be kicking me all over the place. Seriously, they're having way too much fun just bottom ticking me right now. So rude. So rude. Okay, let's see if we're gonna head back. Struggle to break above. That was created. Tapped into that damn order block. And now back down. So correct idea of if it broke below, we're gonna start seeing some bears coming to play. Positive or negative doesn't matter. If it's about you, your ego is involved. Nox, that's a very different way of looking at it. Okay, I'm up for debate with regards to this ego situation. What do you guys call an ego? So, check, I got what you think is an ego. Anyone else? But statistics is weird. Women tend to be emotional. To begin on my opinion. Check, nice. On the 5 minute, you have a lot of wicks now and it's building around the top. If it breaks below the 620, it should move lower. Around it. Okay, cool. Where am I from? Hey, LBN. I'm from South Africa. What's up? 20 minute coming down. Opinion on scalping. Are you asking my opinion on scalping? Well, I'm a scalper, so heck yeah. I still trade MNQs on my bigger personal account, never NQ. I do watch the NQ contract side though. Interesting. So why do you prefer the MNQs over NQ, Theppa? Emotions isn't going to make any difference in your trading journey. It's you have to build certain character that completely have a positive impact on yourself. But Caleb, don't those have to do with emotions? If you let the emotions take a... Sorry, now we can start debating things here. Okay, now we can start debating things because I agree with you. It's you and your self-control, but if you have no control over your emotions and how to do things, you are going to not have any self-control. Like I said, this is where we could have debates. Not even debates, it's more like friendly discussions. That's why I pick up a few $20, $50 wins. It makes you feel much better. 0.5 is nice to take long. It's what I was considering. I feel like I just really need to wait for confirmations. Maybe I'm gonna kick myself for not taking this, but slower range is better. Let me double check the higher time frames. Let's see. Low is pointing up. You want to start seeing it popping back up further and further down. Okay. It's like a damn flat bottom over there. I'm just going down here. Could want to go down a tiny bit lower. Let's check the 15 minute. Projection off of the 15 minutes. Sorry, I went very quiet there. Apologies. Sorry. Sorry, my chart looks so chaotic. I am so sorry for the chaos that you are having to witness right now. Please. So I'm just checking something. Again, this is kind of to do with my forward testing. These formations, I guess not always, but pretty solidly. So an ego is a person's self-esteem or perceived value of importance. So you're saying, okay, but this is where it again gets a little bit complicated, right? Because people say you need to have confidence in yourself with trading, and you have to have confidence in your setup and. But now saying if you have too much of an ego, So you have ego to command us, but it's defend how to. Maybe a little up. 1.5. The emotions jumped in when you have no control over yourself, but you not have to know how to control yourself by your emotions to get there. Does that make sense? Control will come with experience. The market will show it brutally. You manage first, you have ego, and not the market will not care. When you imagine yourself, are you far away? What do you mean? Like if I was standing in a field, Nox? Do you have consistency? Yes, I do have a consistency rule. Yes, I do have consistency rule. Reggie can trade. What's up? Rates of placing. My entry would be where you have the 0.2 on the 15-minute. Interesting. So down here. Yeah. Let's double check on the 15. So why would you have it there? And also, where would your stop loss be? Okay, wait, there's two 0.2. Sorry, maybe that's confusing. The top one or the bottom one? Sorry. Sorry for that being a little bit confusing. Apologies. Do want to see a little bit of a retest. Let's see if the short would have worked out. Got very damn close to stop loss there. Don't let FOMO win, right? Don't let the fear of missing out win. Oh, thanks, Reggie. I appreciate that. Why every live streamer has the same background music? Root Beer Supreme? I beg to differ. I've watched live streamers. They do not have the same music. They have quite doof doof doof. This is quite calming music, if I do say so myself. Would have gotten real close there, but... So not this one, because I want to see this type of formation. Oh, it respected this really nicely. Interesting. So I'm watching out for some specific things quickly in the market. I know today is not actually the best day to even be bothering looking at these things because it might not respect it how you would want to see it respect on a quote-unquote normal day, but I'm still watching. Okay, but you don't feel it. Confidence in losing too. Ego plays perfect when you're correct, but will hit you when you are wrong. Stay from trade. What's up? Can you explain option trading? Words. Some people go for trading, like when you have emotions that are not being productive to you and how to convert it into emotions that can benefit you. Microwave, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Did you go get your daily fix? Emotions is neutral. Existed in the market long before we jumped in. Just self-control. That's why discipline is the new mindset you have to master in order to last. I like that. Patience is key. Patience, right? We told them, are you trading to tell others? Jab, elaborate please. You lost me a little bit there. Please elaborate the question you got going on there for me. You should understand. Thank you. I think you mean, why does everyone have the same music? Maybe not. Oh, maybe I didn't think so, Mikawabe. I don't think that's what he was asking. You're right in trading means you're not trading for yourself, you're trading like the market doing. Okay, no, Jab, you have confused my brain. Where are we trading though? SA, baby! South Africa. Represent. That was lame, but we're going with it. Said I was interested in this. Love from Kenya. Hey, Squeezy Duck, what's up? How's Kenya treating you? Still unmitigated. Confidence should be in the strat, not yourself. Kill ego, play the strategy. Only damn, Noxy. Not wrong. Not wrong. I like that. I like that a lot. SA for life. Someone say, told you why they're saying if they're writers, they're profitable to say that. Yes, I'm assuming they would say I told you it's gonna do this because they predicted it was gonna do that? Yeah, I think. 1,000 with no stop loss take profit. Think that's my new strategy. Microwave. This is the microwave. That's gonna be you if you keep doing that. Just like, oh my gosh. And if you want real discipline, try trading and load shedding. Oh my gosh. You guys are actually just giving me too much, like, too many opportunities to use this.
Emotional damage.
Like, honestly, way too many. Oh, shoot. This one was good. Was it good? No. Just saw that and that. Would have been a beautiful weekend. Let's see if this would have been a win. Yeah, that would have been pretty solid. Interesting. Okay. So this one here. No? Oh shoot, Here we go. That one would have... Okay. Would have been partials and break even. Oh, this price action sucks. For my strategy. I know some people love this type of price action. I am not one of said people that love this type of price action. Yeah, Ham, I followed back. Alright, if you an order flow, how much they earn. Hey, so what's up? Just sending your door down in the cell now. 5. Oh, sure, Mikuave. Let's just, let's just become degenerates and just be like, let's go. Degen traders for life. No. I'm joking. If anyone's like just hopped on and they're like, wow. No, do not do that unless you do not want to be profitable over the long run. In which case, sure. Go on then. One day I was in a massive trade, just entered and load shedding started. Internet had to boot up. Nope. I would be there stressing. Did you at least have like your stop loss and TP and things like set up when it did that, Tempora, or not really? Am I trading with Nasdaq? I am. I'm trading, well, the micros to be specific, but yeah, MNQ is the symbol here. Welcome. Such a dodgy day. I know, Nox. It's why I am kind of hands off. Let's see, maybe this starts to improve. Let's give it some time. If it's gonna keep being yucky, then it is what it is. Cheers, Caleb. Thanks for joining. Yeah, please feel free to come join again. New York time. I stream every day. London and New York open. Let's do this. Emma, should I be afraid? Very. Indices. Indices. No, I'm kidding. Well, I say I'm kidding. I used to... Because, I mean, let's just be real. Indices are spelled D-I-C-E-S or E-S, right? Dices. And anyways, I used to say indices instead of indices. Yeah. Looking back, very embarrassing. But to be fair, I was new and that's how you spell dice. So I used to pronounce it indices, not indices. But yes, this is indices, not currency. I'm not in a cell. Jab, I'm not in anything right now. Mikuwawe Jab, it was a joke. Yeah, Mikuwawe, people don't know you well enough to know that you are a little trickster. I was about to put in stop loss. Oh! Were you tagged in though, Tempora? That is... Is this trading? It is very easy. Are you saying that you are a trader and it's very easy? If that is the case, please come here. I'm gonna jump in after New York. Yeah, I think this might actually have to be hands off until New York session. Kind of what I'm feeling right now. I know it shouldn't be all for feelings and stuff, but it's what the price action is kind of hinting towards, at least. Let's see, it's a bit of a tricky one. Jab? Microwave is still new. I can't spell. Thank you, that's okay. Would you recommend I learn ICT? I mean, ICT has a lot of valid points. I mean, I use his confluences. There's a lot of debates when it comes to ICT. I'm not... How do I put this? I'm not against any trading style. I know that doesn't help. I think each of them have merit. It's as long as you understand it. If it doesn't make sense to you, if it doesn't click in your brain, if you're just sitting there going, then it's not going to work for you. If it makes sense, awesome, then go for it. But I do not believe that there is such thing as a losing strategy, only it might not work with your personality. Or maybe you don't know when to execute it correctly because it doesn't make sense to you. Again, if the trading strategy makes sense to you, you know the correct execution, you know the correct price action, you know the correct market to use the strategy, then you're good to go. Sorry, I know I'm rambling a little bit. Yeah. What's your... Oh no, I'm so sorry. No, sorry. This is... No, sorry, I was messing around. I apologize. I'm not a trend line. Yeah. Oops. I'm gonna get cancelled if I start doing that. So I... Apologies. No, so my strategy is pretty sweet and simple. It's market auction theory mixed with ICT and SMC confluences. For me personally, this is why I say you need to find a strategy that works with your personality. For me personally, I love to overthink. So if it is too complicated, I start to look for too many things and I start overthinking and I literally talk myself out of trades. I sometimes do it now still, and this is such a silly, simple strategy, but it works. So what I am now working on is taking the trade and to stop overthinking. But let me go through what it is and what I look for, and then you guys can get a better understanding of what exactly it is, right? But essentially, sweet and simply, without any further explanation, is it's market auction theory mixed with ICT and SMC confluences. Like, that's the most simple way to explain it, but let me go through it now for you as well. Hey Philip, what's up? I took a long too early. No, Minnie, I'm so sorry. To be fair, I took a short too early earlier. Check, I took a short here. It would have been a winning trade. I jumped in at the wrong level. Damn. Oh well, moving on. You know, on to the next. It's fine. Had to make some friends instead of cooling over the charts. Is it gold? I want to start. Hey Evan, what's up? You want to start? That's awesome. Maya trade support and resistance. Hammer, I have not checked. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's been a very hectic weekend, very hectic morning. I had a horse show this weekend. It's been chaotic. Hammer, I started to do that, but then I had to have like meetings and so. And I was doing backtesting. Like I said, it was actually such a long weekend. I'm kind of glad I'm back yet. I can chat to you guys. How many evals before I got funded? Like I said, once I learned this strategy, I stayed on one eval for 6 months. Before that, I was strategy hopping, so I think I blew like 6 accounts. Oh, Mikurove, that's fine, you do you. King, what's up? Hourly? What about hourly? Oh, must I check the hourly? That face Maya doesn't like to be corrected with facts. But no, because... anyways. Oh my gosh, there's so many messages. No, I'm kidding, guys. So if I miss any messages, I do apologize. There's a lot of chat coming through, which is awesome. Please don't stop. But if I do miss some things, I apologize. Let me quickly explain for the people that were asking about my strategy. Let me pause. Let me explain that first. Okay, so let me find an example of a winning strategy first. Actually, this even has all the compliments. Yeah. Don't even know. Oh, wait, no, this does have a shelf here. Okay. So, like I said, mine, sweet and simply, actually the one above is better. Mine, sweet and simply, is market auction theory. So, market auction theory is in a range you want to buy low and sell high so that you get the best entry of price, right? So you get the best price possible. So what I do, like I said, it's really simple. You can make this complicated. I still need to improve on this strategy, but it is the strategy that helped me become funded. Okay, so is there room for improvement? Yes. There's always room for improvement when it comes to trading. You can never stop learning. You can never stop evolving with the markets. So there is definitely room for me to improve, but let's just go with this for now. So I do top of the range and bottom of the range. How I find the ranges is going to be a whole other topic, but essentially I follow the ranges down. If the 50% of a range has been taken, I move on to the next range. Okay, like I said, I can go through a whole thing with this, but this one here is a very good example of what is an A+ strategy for me. A+ is anything with 3 or more confluences. So bottom of the range, follow it down. Sorry, top of the range, follow it down, bottom of the range. Here I have shelves, and when I say confluences, I mean they are kind of like cushions or protectors for my stop loss, guards for my stop loss. No, I don't like that. Cushions, let's call it cushions. So here I have shelves, I have higher time frame order blocks, I have fair value gap, and I have a volume imbalance. So that already has 4. Don't know why I did like that, 4. This has 4 confluences, so this is definitely an A+ setup for me right here. So when I say shelves, I mean the bottom wicks here. I call them shelves. Some people might call them pivot points. There is better. I just call them shelves, because I feel like I can draw a line and it tends to respect them pretty well at that shelf level. Anyways, so I got my shelf, got my volume imbalance, got my fair value gap. Already that's 3. High time frame, like I said, this technically would be better if the body of the order block was further down, but the wick of this order block is also further down. 4 confluences, and you can see it literally went in. So this is how it would have been set up. So at the 50% level is the entry. There we go. 50% level is the entry. Why are we all the way up there? Like a madman. Anyways. 30% of the 50% is stop loss. And I just have a fixed R of 2R. Okay. I have been leaving runners. If there's a bigger point of interest that I am keen on, then I do leave runners. Why are we just... Okay, it's just not wanting to cooperate with me today, but it's fine. You get the idea. There we go. That should be at the 0.2 level. So you can see it's a 1 to 2R setup. With this one, would I have been keen for it to go further down? Potentially. I have things called the bob level. That's a whole bunch of secret sauce. For later, I may have left a runner. I would have to check higher time frames. Maybe there was another point of interest for me to leave a potential runner. But in this case, this would have been the setup. You can see it literally went in, beautiful wick, rejected off of the points of interest, and back down. Then you can see all of these volume imbalances that were created on the way down as well, which is where another... Wait. Yeah, okay, there's a missing candle here, so ignore that one. But it gives you a little bit of an idea of what I look for in a trade. There's obviously a little bit more that goes into it. I'm doing a very quick overview of it. What made me short at the low, I can show you quickly. You should add a tag on your chart saying trading in Q so people don't ask. That's actually a good idea. I should do that. I know people do that. Should add it like the bottom here. I just don't. It's just a bit tricky because I also want to be able to show people the balance. It's just where do I put it? I could put the tag somewhere. Let me think about where I would put that tag. Oh, how rude. Didn't come far enough down to tag in, but ultimately went to the bullish side. $5.50, not 75% of the range. Celestial, sweet and simply, 50% gets tagged into way more often. Way more often. All is free to learn, it's dependent on how you adopt it, yep. Does the size of the position change? What do you mean size? Like what I risk? Hey OTT, what's up? Open New York, we take out Asia high, fill the weekend gap and go. Our strategies are very close to each other. I counter trade to the 50%, you enter at the 50. Oh, interesting. Hammer, you know what's... I've been dabbling in the idea of potentially doing that. I don't think my brokers would love me if I did that though. Of going, I want to see it retrace back down there. Let's take like a sell to that point. That's why I was kind of looking at sells here to see if it would have worked. But as you could see, the wicks might come and not really respect it too much. Ooh, now this is better. Check here. For it to come take out all of this. Decent stop there, decent stop there. This is a potential, but that being said, okay, just took out there, just tapped into this little bit. An order block, this might mess around a little bit before continuation. I'm still, oh, it did tap into this 5-minute fair value gap before continuation back up. Interesting, let's check the 15 quickly. Not over yet, I could potentially still get into this, but I also don't want to rush into anything. I did tap into that fair value gap, it just didn't go to 50% of it. Shoot. This potentially was a goodie. Ah, missed. Okay. See if this would have worked out. Good rejection off of those levels. There's still a bit of a volume imbalance on the 1 minute. There's no volume imbalance on the 5 minute though. Sorry, this is very chaotic, so I'm just going to delete these for now. Good rejection, but it's still not as proper as I want to see it. Is it going to go back down to VWAP on ES? Maybe. Aw, 90 kilo. Aren't you just a sweetheart? I missed it. Just have moved it every day. Thank you. Okay. Why do you trade London and no New York? Oh, no, I trade both London and New York. Perfect luck. Dom, it didn't go into my entry. Yeah, didn't go into my entry level, Dom. We're now at the top of the channel, predicting media dreaming, but if you react the process and see the right execution. Go back to bottom bear flag channel and up again. So chop chop, applying matte vision instead of using auto flow. Matte? Sorry, what's matte? Sorry, that's Hey sorry, what's up? How you doing? Sorry, I haven't heard of matte. What's matte, Twister? That's new to me. Don't like these wicks going on right now. There's clearly some fights going on between the buyers and sellers. Oh, market auction. Thank you. I was like, what? I do use market auction theory. I should actually know what the abbreviation for that is. But yes, I apply market auction theory visually instead of using order flow. Basically, so like I said, I have been backtesting. I haven't backtested it enough to start using it. I have been backtesting volume profile with the strategy. Again, I have not done enough backtesting for me to feel comfortable using it just yet. Hey Felipe, what's up? Your one, how's it going? Quick question. Why the ES1 ESM show a different price? The micros tend to have different prices on them. It's the same NQ and MNQ have different prices. They don't always react exactly the same. They're similar, but not exactly the same. Like sometimes you could get wicked out in NQ, but let's say on MNQ, you would still be fine. So they're similar, but obviously the micros and minis, they're still a little bit, they differ slightly. Yeah. Projection off of there. I must say, I have been keen on potentially, I don't think I'm ready for it yet, potentially trading MES rather. MES seems to just respect things a little bit better. Not always, but that was a decent rejection. Decent rejection again. Sorry. Watching this level here, this could now start going back up. I'm saying this mainly for the rejection that happened here. Respected this volume balance, tapped into this volume balance as well. This could start pushing back up. Let's get confirmation before we just hop in on it. VWAP is above on NQ, VWAP is below on ES. Do I also trade with gold? Unfortunately not. Trading minis can be addicting to see that cash hit. Yeah, young Ferb, I can imagine. That's the thing, you really have to not care about the profits for the day, which is hard. I'm struggling with that. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm struggling with the acceptance, maybe that's the right word. I don't know if the acceptance is the correct word for this. Comes back up, this could be good. Enter in on a stop. If it comes back up being the keyword here, because now I tap back in, but it's very flat on ES. When it's flat on ES, it tends to drop further down. Yeah, when it's flat on ES, it tends to go down. Hey, pretty bird Jess, what's up? How you doing? No prop firms program. When you have a position, they're a little creative. That's just what price with. That's why sometimes it feels personal. Oh, 100%. I am sometimes convinced that they sit here and watch my channel and they go, now's the time. Let's go. Josh, walking away when red is the hardest thing for me to do. I agree, because you feel like you have to now get back what has just been taken. Sorry, I'm just watching what's happening here. Captain buyers might start to be coming into play. just tapped into VWAP on ES. That's what I'm kind of watching carefully right now. This could go further. So you can also just see what I'm busy watching. Yeah, this is a little bit choppy. This is a fight right now. Sellers might now win. Yeah, okay, sellers are gonna win. There we go. There, the sellers have come into play. See if it's just a bottom wick or not. Nah, this is sellers are coming to the party. I wanted to see if it was going to reject properly off of ES VWAP and go back up to NQ VWAP. Just so you know what I was busy focusing on. Believe it or not, I sometimes focus. Not sure if you thought or heard about. I have not. You are one. I'm gonna have to check it out. Their flag is being broken, so no longer active. Acceptance is healing in your. Okay. Looking back, Maya, do you think trading changed you as a person? Oh, damn, listen. Damn, that, ooh, rough. Very good question. I want to say yes. I mean, I know I've only been doing this for 11 months, right? So I don't think I've been doing it long enough to exactly say that, oh yeah, no, like it's done this much to me. But looking back, it has made me a lot more aware of my flaws. Like, that sounds rough, but someone even said it the one day. They said sometimes the market's like sticking a mirror up in front of you and having to confront the hardest parts about just your personality or whatever it may be, but it kind of forces you to deal with things that you really didn't think you would ever have to deal with. And let's just be real. But like the overthinking, for example, that is definitely something that I know I still struggle with. It's still something I'm learning. It's still something I'm trying to master in situations where if it's there, it's the right time, just do it. Stop overthinking, stop talking yourself out of a really good position. Like in real life, it can definitely happen. That being said, also don't just jump into things without getting confirmations, you know, hence checking the higher time frames. I sometimes get bad at that. So it kind of sits you down, makes you have a little bit more of a internal reflection, and it forces you to, I don't want to say fix yourself because that sounds really bad, but you do have to get those issues under control. And so then, yeah, it does help you personally. Sorry, I went on a rant there, but anyways, is Violin 75% off? Yep, it is. You enter so you follow your strategy. Yeah. Runs to lows, runs to highs, name of the game. No, that's seek and destroy price action. That sucks. That's sad price action. And sad backwards is dust, and dust not good. Oh, cheers, check. You going? 100% introspection. Yep, what's this? Hey, this is the Nasdaq futures. Micros to be specific. Shoot, let's see like this. Stuck there. Want to see if it retests and continues on ES. TJ Trades, what's up? Yes, this is a funded account. What's up, TJ Trades? My experience, it runs lows and runs highs all day. It's just we cannot see the time frames at which it's always doing it. Oh, but it's always looking for imbalances, always looking for liquidity. That's basically how the markets move, right? It finds imbalances, corrects the imbalances because the market loves to be in balance. Might hop back into there. I'm being quite selective of this because I'd lesson learned. Been a silly goose before plenty of times. I don't love how ES and NQ are very different right now. Stick to your rules of boredom anxiety. For me, repeated exposure of wrongdoings does something to your brain. Hey, what's up, Mork? What's up? Need some sunshine. Hey, OTT! How you doing? How you doing? How's it going for you? To be fair, this market kind of sucks, but it's fine. OTT, how you doing? No, you're not trading this, eh? I'm saving up for personal account. I'm gonna be able to hold my trades longer and really lift my strategy flat. Ooh, nice! Which funded? Well, I passed a 50k eval account using top 1 futures. So 50k funded account. Yeah. Market not perfect, so why is someone being so right? What? Huh. Check. Let's see how this goes. I might want to punch myself for not taking this, but it's okay. Back up to VWAP. Little freaking bottom ticked me again. Little sugar honey iced tea. TJ Trades, where am I from? I'm from South Africa. What's up? Impulse trader taking trades just because it moved high. OTT, that's why I'm like, hence the. To be fair, so OTT, do you want me to explain why I did that? I mean, I didn't even take it, so it's fine. But do you want me to explain why I was thinking about doing the buy stops instead? Hey, Lukey, what's up? Well, I started off bearish, but now bullish. Okay, should let it go. It's fine. If you miss this trade, it's okay. What happens after happens. Yep. So sweet and simply, why I wanted to maybe do a stop is because of how it looked on ES. So ES, I saw it was really close to VWAP, and I wanted to get confirmation that it was going to bounce. So you can see here, it then struggled, and now it's bouncing back up off of it. But NQ was a tiny bit, how do I put this? NQ was stronger with the sells than ES. You can see NQ's been stronger with the sells. Like, look at this doji. It's a bullish doji on ES and a bearish one on NQ. So the sells were stronger on ES, so I was waiting for it to tap into the VWAP on ES, which meant this would have potentially gone lower down than I wanted it to, which you can see it would have, before it went back up. ES is definitely stronger than NQ today. With the buys. With the buys, let's just be specific with that. Sells on NQ are moving further. That made sense, right? Kind of. I'm so excited you backtest it because I've seen you do this like 3 times. Not so much backtest, which is probably the problem. The problem is when I backtest, I tend to just focus on NQ, which is a problem. I must actually work on that. I did a lot of backtesting. I did backtesting. I need to do more backtesting. With regards to a proper, more for bullish market though, not so much a bearish market. I couldn't find the same type of setup for a bearish market, but I have a good idea of what tends to work really well with a bullish market with regards to entering into a bull retest. Like I said, I could not find a similar type of setup on a bearish market though, which was a little bit, I don't want to say frustrating, but irritated me a little bit. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. Oh, I didn't take it, Pretty Bird, but I appreciate it. Let's see. So if I had taken that, this now would still be hands off. Let's see if this would have been a loss. Sorry, I have hiccups, so we're gonna just... Hey, what symbol is this? This is Nasdaq Futures MNQ. More giver, what the up? And back down we go. Interesting. Back down to VWAP, going back up. Why is this creating... No, it's not creating an M. I don't look South African. I look like I'm from UK. Ow. I am half Portuguese, I guess, but yeah. You're in a full port right now. You do you. Have fun. You do what you gotta do. Aw, thanks for the roses, Scarlett. I feel like I missed saying thanks, but thank you. Maybe. You could have broken even with that trade. I do not like break-evens. I've come to the realization I like it if I've taken partials and then break even, because then you stay in profit. Break-evens annoy the living daylights out of me because it feels like they take their commissions and so you still lose a little bit. So it's not really break-even, it's still a loss. I know, not by much, but still. It's not like you're gaining anything, you're actually losing by going break-even too quickly. Just my opinion, just my opinion, just my opinion. Sorry, let's put it out there. That's just my opinion. Hammer, do I watch? Do I watch what, Hammer? Sorry? Because I mean, you're like, what the heck is going on here right now? But that's okay, that's okay. We're just gonna continue. We're gonna pretend like this is a normal conversation. How much do I risk on a 50k eval? For me, I risk $200 per trade on a 50k eval. That's my risk. It gives me the cushion of literally 10 losses in a row, which is pretty decent. Lukey, the problem is this tends to work on, I don't want to say all time frames, but it tends to work on all time frames. It's obviously just dependent because the higher time frames, I can use less and less contracts. And if the range is too big, sometimes one contract is risking too much. Does that make sense? I hope that kind of makes sense. But if you impulse traded this just because of 1 minute movement, you would have been cooked. No, OTT, I agree. I agree. Also, and I should have actually listened to myself, I did kind of tell myself, just have a breather before you jump into anything. Wait for some solid confirmations. Because of all the drama going on in the world right now, right? Oh, do I watch the YouTube channel Be The Story? No, what's that, Hammer? I really fear possible crash. Is it dazed fix? I think everyone's kind of waiting for that, but then that being said, this is pushing higher. This could just be a huge retest, but this is pushing higher. Make you take a trade, always consult higher time frames before even looking for an entry. OTT, that was the mistake I made this morning. That's why I even said, I don't know if you saw on Discord, I did post it and I said I was a proper noob mistake. Literally, I said noob mistake, jumped in without confirmations on higher time frame. That's literally the definition of what happened this morning's trade. Like an absolute chopstick. I really want to put this melt on a timeout. No way, because I don't want to become what I hate. Oh. The way I see it, if you enter on a higher time frame, you need a higher time frame type of stop loss. That's valid. That is valid. That's actually a really good point. Do you have like a set amount of points? Also, Tempora, what tempo? Is it tempo? Have I just been saying your name, calling you like a sushi the whole time and it's actually tempo? If that is the case, I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Jab, OTT, you're a professional trader. Yes, OTT is a professional. I'm gonna send. Thanks, Hannah. Thank you, thank you. I made $500 on loan. Hey, whoop, whoop, that's amazing. Well done. Okay, we want toxic trader. Sometimes I'd rather take a loss than see a. It broke 0.5. We're gonna go up. Let's see. This is. Is it Mojo Jojo? It might be Mojo Jojo. This could be Mojo Jojoing. So let's see a point of interest, then drop to the 1 minute for an entry. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna have lost the ability to English. I must have a look at that. Point loss significant sickness stop. Okay, we'll better luck on the oh, thanks, Lance. How trading is this week, plus how my bots handled with the intrigue to see on Friday. So Debbie, with your bots, are they just pay for trading or are they actually trading eval account or live accounts? What do your bots trade out of curiosity? Really serious mode. Trading is what? Jab Gaming, do you trade? Yes, it does make sense. I found for my method, let's say first 90 minutes market open work best, something like that. Why trade break even stuff, I guess. Ease up, what's up? It's called smarter. Temporal as in relates to time. So my dumbass just went temporal as in temporal low, but anyways. I wouldn't say professional, I've just been learning for a very long time. No, I'm sorry. Are you earning money? Yes, you are professional. That's the definition of a professional. You get money by doing something. Professional. You're a professional. Done and dusted. End of discussion, OTT, okay? I am older than you. Respect your elders. Just saying I would still be in this. But, I don't know how, but I would still be in this. I mean, this sucks. Price action sucks. Oh, please don't say we're gonna have another week like last week. Last week killed me slowly. Back from the sun. Hey, check, how was it? Live accounts and prop. Damn, okay, and how do they... Maybe this is a dumb question because they're bots, but do they react differently on the live versus the prop? Again, maybe that's a really dumb question to ask. I'm just very curious. Hey, Michelle, what's up? How you doing? Just back test trading with high time before even taking a trade. You'll probably take less trades, but higher probability. This is going to be a chop zone. Yeah, I'm a child. Young status eventually. You're still a baby. You will always be considered a baby to me because I will forever be so much older than you.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry, that was for OTT. I mean, not OTT. That was for Mikawabe. And who said okay? Let's go. There we go. Dom said let's go. Dom said let's go, so that was for Dom. Today the fight will be if we can stay above 600 points, below, that way you can see when there's a strong trend. Guess if it's just trending, right? Would also be, like I said, I have been checking out the volume profiles a little bit more. Can bam, no such thing as dumb question. True. Then I'll probably be profitable. What am I trading on? Okay, that's a very big question, so let's answer all of it. I'm trading the macro Nasdaq futures, so MNQ. I am using TradingView via TraderVate. I am on my funded account. I am with Top 1 Futures. I've only been funded... This is going on week 3 of being funded. Okay. It's not going well. Sorry, that's very negative talk. It's not that it's bad, it's just the markets have not been easy and they have not been respecting the levels I would like to see them respect specifically for my strategy, which means my confidence is a little bit in the toilet, so I need to get out of that funk. We'll get there, we'll get there. Let's also see how the markets react with all the chaos going on in the world right now. On props they have to be held back, but on live they run wild. Last week a month was personal record. That's interesting. Debbie, okay. How long did it take you to be consistently profitable? Days fixed, that's a very good question. I don't even know if I'm considered consistently profitable yet, even now. It took a while before I found a strategy that works for me. This, hey, CT check, it's working. I mean, I would have been absolutely stressed beyond all belief over there, but it's working out. Doesn't mean it's a good trade, don't get me wrong. Doesn't mean it's a good trade. Would have been gambling, but still. So I've actually had this specific account for 6 months. October, November, December, Jan. Okay, going on 6 months. Had it for 5 months. I've had this particular account for 5 months, which means I have not blown an account. I've not gone below $2,000 in over 5 months, which is not bad, right? Doesn't mean I'm obviously where I want to be. It just means I'm going 2 steps forward, 1 step back, instead of 1 step forward, 2 steps back, which is a good place to start, right? Obviously you want to be at a point where you consistently going up and only having little losses. I'm not there yet. Did I pass my funded? No, I've not passed my funded. I'm not profitable yet, but people think I'm profitable. It's because you talk like you're profitable, Mikuave. I think that's why. Use so many strategies is gonna make you a better trader. Wait, I saw an insane video yesterday. The point was trying to use so many strategies is gonna make you a better trader. What? OTT, I need an explanation for that, please. You'll be cool. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Temporal. Got it. A lot of real traders talking about the struggles and their own journeys. I love that, Hannah. To be fair, that's what the point of this channel is, right? To be able to talk about struggles, mental issues, that sounds bad. The emotional issues when it comes to trading. You know, there's days where you feel like you're falling behind and everyone's progressing. There's days where you do get a little bit arrogant and then the markets come and kick you down. There's days where you wonder if you should not stop. I'm not gonna stop. I enjoy this too much. Like I really enjoy trading. But there's days where you start to question, like, is this strategy actually working? Do I need to go and basically maybe try a whole new strategy? Must I just scrap everything and start again? Then there's days where you're like, oh, this strategy is the bestest thing in the world. You know, it's constant ups and downs and you only have a percentage of control. There's only so much you can control when it comes to, well, the markets. And I think that is a very stressful situation sometimes. Oh, cheers! Cheers, young Ferb. The stresses too. I hear you. YouTuber profitable traders really showing their thing. Interesting. It's getting over time. Wait. Give me 2 seconds. Okie dokie. Look at it go. Let's see if it goes all the way back up to VWAP. That's my point of interest for this bull run. That'll actually maybe even bob level, which is a little bit above it, that 714. Let's see, but it's pretty decent. Sorry, no, I haven't even looked at the chat yet. Well, how are we looking for time? Oh, this is gonna just start slowing down more and more. Let's see. Okay, wait, OTT. I'm quickly just gonna read here what you said. Wait, I meant the video said using more strategies is not gonna make you more profitable. Just hesitant and look and clutter your chart. Go. Still new, right? So it may not be fire, even if it feels like it is. There we go. Thanks, OTT. Okay. No, you're correct, and maybe. Hello. Okie dokie then. What the heck? SMT was created now. Sorry, this is how it should have looked. Partial down. Okay, well, sellers came back into play there. People can copy any strategy, doesn't mean it'll work for them. No, 100%. I agree with that very, very much. Sorry, I've missed something. Fine. To and you're hiding yourself in a reluctant computer and investment. Are you good, bud? Okay, anyways. Even if people copy strategy, you need emotions to copy your strategy. No longer makes money. On-call workflow? Yeah, I have questions about that one, but OTT, I see you're already questioning that. I'm sorry if I've missed any messages. See my around the high. Yep. Why make your own strategy trying to reinvent the wheel? Why not make one that works for you though? I've used so many strategies, some that I really felt like they were for me, but just didn't give me the same results. So just be mindful of that. No, that's fair. Copy the trade because I learn a lot more than you. What's with all the interrogation questions? Ah, people are just asking a lot. Aww. Molly, that's very sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, I don't think I'm very much not qualified to be a teacher. Let's just be real. What just happened? What time is it? Even like there's a hectic thing going on at the moment. So that very quickly would have been partials, break even. Sure. Yeah, today's not the easiest day for me. Like I said, some people might be loving today. Not this guy. This guy's not loving today. The value gap, break. Oh, this is actually not bad. Tiny bit of a shelf, which rejected off of those shelves nicely. Very decent price action with regards to the wicks at the bottom here. Means the buyers are not really wanting to let the sellers take control. Does mean the sellers are wanting to come to the party though. Hence the overthinking that I love to do so much. Let's see if this would have worked. Like I said, I'm kind of hands off because this price action right now does not suit me. Personally, I know some people will love this price action. What's up, Revo? How you doing? We're all trying to make it. It's easy to lose among people, uplift people. Aw, Temple. You can join the community. Like I said, guys, there is a Discord. If you guys want to join the community, you're more than welcome. I am putting it out there. This is a community of people that want to see people win and be profitable. Okay. I think I'm actually going to start being really strict with regards to the Discord. Like, if you are going to start being mean to one another, you're going to get, like, I don't want to say kicked off of it, but you're going to get removed. So I guess kicked off. But literally, I want a community where people are wanting to help each other. That is it. I just want to see people become profitable. I want to see people beat the system, right? There's a reason there's only 5% of people that pass. I want us all to be the 5%ers. Or 5% of people succeed in trading, right? I want us all to be the 5. Look at this one go. Huh. Nice. What does it look like on the 5 minute? Let's check the higher time frames. I mean, it's still in Chop City. This is not ideal. I mean, there was a few... Yeah. There's a little bit of an order block on the 15 minute. Wins. Pop back in. Want to see it break above the 703 level. If it breaks above the 703 level, we could be good to start seeing it drop back down again. Let's see. Sorry, that was just me checking the 15 minute. Double top? Question mark? Potentially double top forming? I didn't expect much from today, honestly. OTT, yeah. That's not rude. Anna, I love that. You need to kick people. Not everyone is here to learn. Someone just... You won't get removed, but we're gonna put you in a dark corner of the Discord community and bully you. That is hilarious. I could come and ask. 72, 3 points. Hey, never nice gaming. Nice. Whoop whoop, that's awesome. Today seems to be a setup day. Too many people expect too much because of the news, but let's see. It will be fun. Hey, what's up, Kimberly? How are you doing? Okay, wait. You're gonna buy a funded account very first time, so how much should my strategy give me return in order passive for funded account? Wait, why are you jumping to funded? Wouldn't you want to do an eval first to see how it works, Angel? Sorry, maybe that's a dumb question, but I would want to be able to pass an eval first because that's almost an indicator that, yes, you could do well in a funded. Or else that's a lot of money to potentially be throwing down the toilet. That sounds bad, but yeah. Question trade, entry and exit means they do that 1,000 times. Hey, Mr. Chaos, how you doing? Kimberly, awesome. Kimberly, tell me about yourself. How long have you been trading for? Why do you want to get into trading? What do you want to trade? Or are you at like the starting point and you have no idea? That's also fine, if it is. Okie dokie. Goodness. All new, okay. Good, thanks. Hope you too. Ah, Mr. Chaos, I'm good. There's no way of sugarcoating this. I was stupid this morning. I jumped into a trade without checking the higher time frames and it was a loss. Obviously. Like I said, I was dumb. That was on me. But apart from that, fine, right? Can't complain. But so Kimberly, all new, brand new, awesome. Welcome. Do you have a Discord? If you do, please feel free to hop on. It'd be very nice to be able to help you out through there. So for me, I'm also pretty new at trading, so I'm also pretty limited. So I'm obviously very biased to what I've been doing. I personally have been trading the micro Nasdaq futures just because the futures have better spreads. I'll explain what a spread is later if you want. The futures have better spreads, or kinda spreads. Let's say kinda spreads. They have kinda spreads. The Nasdaq can be a little bit of a diva, but I trade the micros specifically for the capital retention. Don't just blow through capital. Oh yeah, risk management. There we go. Risk management is the better terminology here. And it's just what I started with, and I always said I wanted to get good at one asset before I started jumping around. But yeah, like I said, it's a long journey, Kimberly. If you're willing to learn, that is awesome. If you're not willing to learn, if you're hoping this is a quick, easy way to get money, and luck, sorry, maybe that's a bit harsh, but yeah. came back and TP hit. Hey, pretty birdie! Pretty birdie. Pretty bird Jess, whoop whoop, that's awesome! Okay, wait. Let's do this for Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird deserves a whoop whoop because TP hit. Like I said, guys, we are here to encourage one another. Whoop whoop! Well done. Super proud. When you look into doing some research before you get it funded, I suggest paper trading until you have a good grasp on the market. Never nice gaming. No, 100% no, dude. Yeah. No. There's a whole step-by-step thing. Yeah. I wouldn't even say get funded first, do eval. Yes, they're trading return like 2.5 and 1 from for putting the wall news on gold. What? OTT, you lie. That is ridiculous. Sorry. Yeah, that's okay, Chaos. It's fine. You know, things happen. But I missed at opening price. Huge gap. Yeah, I've missed something, so I apologize. You're close enough. Passing time and enjoying what's up. What is this? This is chaos right now. Kidding. This is the Nasdaq futures, and it's trading. Checking out, break even. I'll short it start. Mr. Cass, I was looking for shorts. I was looking for shorts as well, so that's okay. I apologize if I've missed anything, by the way. I apologize if I've missed anything. Look into basics on different stock. Trend line pattern, drawing trend line supply and demand. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's also not... One thing at a time, Kimberly. One thing at a time. This can be very overwhelming. I still get overwhelmed, and I have been doing this for 11 months. Okay, it can be very overwhelming. Do one thing at a time, and then you start to build on it. Or yeah, so careful of just throwing things at poor Kimberly. It's a lot of information, especially if you don't know anything. I used to not know anything, so I understand. Go have fun. What's up? This is a get rich eventually game. Debbie P, I like that. This is not a get rich quick thing. This is a get rich eventually, but it's going to take a lot. I've been trading just... Hey, McRobert, yeah! Okay, good person asking stuff like this, just like... 500k, like $500 someone asked for a broker statement in the comment. Offer says because you broke, that's why you... Anyways. 10. Hey! Guys, play nice or else I will kick you out. Anyways. I just gave her a list of where she should... No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I understand that, but just, well, I remember if I had to read all of those, I would have, like, fallen off my chair. Like, maybe start with, what are candles? Right? And then progress from there. Again, though, you are correct. I did say if you're willing to put the work in, this is what you're gonna do. If you're not willing to put the work in, unfortunately, trading is not for you, so... It might feel overwhelming now. One day you're gonna look back and be like, oh, whatever. I used to not know what candles were. I used to not know that HTF stood for higher time frame. I used to not know what BE was. You know, break even or TP or SL, you know. Which is crazy, looking back at it. But anyways. I've been trading for 7 years and I'm still learning. Honestly, just watch beginner trading videos until you find it. David, we all long in here? I don't know. Is everyone long biased right now? How many contracts am I trading? On full workflow, I'm not in a trade, so... Look and see the long here. I like the rejection off of here, but on the higher time frames, this still just looks too choppy for me. See? Higher time frames. I'm getting better at double checking higher time frames. Higher time frames, this still just looks too tricky. Too tricky. Well, too choppy for me personally. This could very quickly dip back down, tap into VWAP one last time on ES, in which case it will definitely destroy stop loss. Oh, this could start shooting up now. Let's see. Shooting up. Maybe I shouldn't say shooting up. Anyways. Mr. Chaos, basically. Except it's not a fibber. It's a... same. Yeah. It's like learning to drive, but you start on a racetrack. I've never related to something more than that right now. Wow. That is so accurate. It's like learning to drive, but you start on a racetrack. Rough. So Mikuave short bias right now. I'm done for the day. Just here for the chat. Emma, welcome to the chaos. Yep, here we go. So Mikuave, where did you get your short bias from? Sorry, this is something I have also been eyeballing a little bit, if you will. And this would have worked. Interesting. Sorry, it's something I noticed in my back testing. Shoot, would I have taken it there? May have taken it there. Oh, I mean, if I'd freaking taken it there, it would have worked out anyways. Just have to be really quick with it. Sorry, I love and hate backtesting because sometimes I start to overthink things again. But obviously I love it because you obviously realize things you never did before. The point of it. You also in stock? Hey, what's up, Donovan? What apps are you using out here and what amount would you suggest starting with? Oh, well, Donovan, so Sweet and Simply, well, I use prop firms. We do have some available to us in South Africa. But I wouldn't recommend getting a prop firm straight away until you have your strategy, you've done some backtesting, done some paper trading. You know, I think there's like a list of things, and once you've gone through your checklist, then you're ready for getting an eval account. And I would say you would need a minimum of $100 to get you started. Just specifically props and evals and stuff like that. And only if you are ready for a prop account. Only if you're ready. Otherwise, don't get a prop account yet. Wait. Doji off of there. Good shelf. Should be a rejection off of here. Tapped into VWAP on ES, so So I'm pulling a face because technically this is A+, but I mean, it's probably going to work out now, but it's still, again, this price action is actually just still not ideal. High time frames and it's still not ideal. Like I said, watch it now work out perfectly. Tapped into there, tapped into there. Even got a bit of a sugar honey iced tea. This is actually pretty decent. Even on ES, it had that volume imbalance. That being said, there was this bit of a volume imbalance over here to the sell side. Shoot. Sorry, deep in thought, deep in thought. Oh, I've missed a lot. Hey, Pretty and Green, what's up? Thank you, no problem. Okay, I apologize if you guys, oof. Jab, what do you trade? Let's turn the tables here. Jab, what do you trade? Anyways, I was really curious when you run this, do you run them for many years? Do you look at changes? Also, do you look at ratios like also? Oh, good grief. No, I don't go that complicated. Maya looking for a reason to not take the trade. No. No, OTT, tell me this is good price action. Tell me this is good price action. Go on. Tell me this is good price action. It's not even looking for reasons to not take the trade. This is just genuinely a bit of a gamble day for my strategy. We both know that. What's up? I'm from South Africa. How you doing? This can I need one, but I need it. Anyways, what I was saying was, see? This is no JoJo price action. Oh, sorry. Gosh.
Nice.
I said technically. Okay, OTT. I said technically. A plus means... Oh, I nearly swore. A plus means nothing if it's choppy. Because it doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to respect it, even on the chop. Oh shoot, it is. Oh my gosh, it is Mikuwabe. What the heck? You're paying more attention than I am to the time. Attention for you. Do you need help? Good profit, never always money to be made. Looking for patterns. I do not trade crypto. Sorry, Donovan. Around the high, around the low. Question is where's high, where's low. Then and that check is if what's not A plus. Then okay, sorry. You are correct, sir. Might be getting yelled at. I said that. Oh, good grief. I'm sorry, you guys. Good grief. Yeah, win rate, success rate, obviously profitability over time. Win rate only means so much, but I do have a 1 to 2 R. Also backtesting if I leave a runner, so basically trying to see if I can increase the R's with the strategy. And sometimes the 1 to 2 actually just works better. So to leave runners, yes, not a bad idea, because sometimes it can run further on, but in general the 1 to 2 R works quite nice. Nice. Okie dokie, I didn't actually realize what the time was. It is indeed time. Damn. Okay. Guys. Okay, 1 loss today. It's fine. I know where I went wrong. So it wasn't a loss, it was a lesson. It was just an unnecessary lesson for me to learn again. It was really dumb. I shouldn't have taken that trade. But it was a lesson. Stick to your rules. Don't be dumb. Don't be scared of missing a trade and trying to rush into it. Rather get your confirmations first. That was my lesson from today. Because I was dumb. And I'm glad that I then learned from it, or else I would have taken a few other trades and... Okay, some of them would have been partials and break-evens. Some of them would have just straight away been losses. This here, also, it's just teasing. But again, this price action just sucks. Let's see what New York brings. But I'm then going to call it there. Don't forget to press that like button if you guys are using prop firms and you want to support. My code is TeachMaya to get some awesome discounts. There is a Discord. Be aware of scammers. I'm gonna leave it at that. Short, sweet, and simple. See, that would have been a loss. Learning. I love you guys madly. I will be back for the New York session. If you guys want to join, I will be back in New York at 9:15 a.m. EST time. I'm here. Be there or be square. I don't know. Okay, I love you guys madly. I'm gonna go touch some grass, go see my horses. I'll be back. Okay. I love you guys. See you later. Bye.